I want to talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to the election. Donald Trump, several months ago, was convicted of 34 felonies. Now, if he really was guilty of 34 felonies, that would be a reason not to elect him as president of the United States. Anyone that has 34 felonies, that has committed 34 felonies, is not worthy of being president of the United States. Now, my question is this. If, in fact, Donald Trump committed 34 felonies, you would think that Kamala Harris and the Democrats that support her and the media that support her would be bringing that up every day. They want Kamala to win. She's running against Donald Trump, who is guilty of committing 34 felonies. I would think that would be the number one reason that they would be putting forth as to why not to vote for Donald Trump. Now, the fact is, they are not saying a word about the felonies. It's like the felonies do not exist. Now, what does that tell you? It's very simple what it should tell you. It's very obvious. What it tells you is that Donald Trump did not commit 34 felonies. What it tells you is that the Democratic Party, their conviction of Donald Trump, their convicting him of 34 felonies, was a criminal act itself. And they know that the felonies are a joke. They know that he did not commit 34 felonies. They know that the whole trial was politically motivated, and that's why they don't talk about it. If they really believed that Donald Trump was guilty of committing 34 felonies, that should be a point that they hammer over and over and over and over again as to why not to vote for Donald Trump. Why vote for somebody who has committed 34 felonies? And the answer is, you should not. They are not saying a word about it. What does that tell you? It tells you that they themselves do not take themselves seriously. They themselves know that Donald Trump did not commit any felonies. That's why they don't talk about it. That's the big elephant in the room, and I'm surprised I never hear anybody talk about it. But it's really, I think, to me, the biggest story of the whole campaign. The Democrats have the biggest weapon that they could possibly have as to why not to vote for Donald Trump. He committed 34 felonies, and they don't use it. Why don't they use it? Because they know he didn't commit 34 felonies, and if they brought it up, the response would be obvious. The response would be, which should be obvious to everyone, that the Democratic Party is the criminal agent in the whole business. And that's why they don't talk about it. They don't talk about it because they know that the whole thing is a joke. They know that the whole trial was politically motivated. Just think about it for a second. Think about it. Think about it. It's really, to me, it's the elephant in the room is why the Democrats do not say a word about the felonies.